YouTube! I would like to talk to you about the Green Lantern film. Now, it's been a while, and I really think we should all give it another try. I, like you, probably, was disappointed when I went to the cinema. I had high hopes for it. I've read Green Lantern for a while, and I had someone who wasn't a comic book fan with me. It didn't go well. Now, I don't know whether the mass populace was kind of thinking, well, this'll be Green Lantern's equivalent of Batman Begins or Dark Knight Rises or something like that. It was never going to be. The Green Lantern character is a completely different character to Batman. Especially because you can take Batman and do a Nolan job of sticking him in the real world. So I've decided to give it another try, and I hope you will too. Now, went to Blockbuster, rented it for 99p, had a nice, quiet, relaxed morning, stuck it on, potted about, really enjoyed it. Yes, the bad stuff is still there. I mean, they start off by using Parallax, which is the biggest bad guy, a massive threat that Hal Jordan should not be going up against because it's the anti-Green Lantern. I suppose it's the perfect adversary, but it's too much for him. You had Hector Hammond there. Why couldn't you do something better with him? Anyway, I'm not here to rant and rave about it. I'm here to promote it and to hope you give it another try. They don't do many constructs in it, which is a bit disappointing. That's kind of what you want a Green Lantern film to be all about. It's making the stuff. And yeah, they mess about with Hector Hammond as well. They give him a weird origin and then they kill him off. Oh, yeah, spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen it. But then this is a rewatch, so if you haven't watched it the first time, don't go watching this one first. And of course, like everyone was saying before, well, maybe not everyone, but the Hal Jordan character in this film is more an amalgamation of Hal Jordan and Kyle put together, which is fair enough. I mean, they're never going to get around to doing all four lanterns, Earth Lanterns, on the big screen. I don't see it, unless they somehow, Green Lantern takes off as a movie franchise and they release one a year. But you know what, I can forgive all of that, really can, on this rewatch. Right, the constructs, they're limited, but they look really good when they're done. The CGI is there for it. The plot isn't that difficult. It's quite simple. For an origin story, you don't have to... It's guy gets a magic ring, becomes a Green Lantern. Alright, they do his going to Oa, but then that also introduces all the other Green Lanterns and what's going on there with the rest of the plot. So actually, for an origin movie, it's not too bad. And it's because it's kind of this weird Hal-Kyle meshing, and because of the main idea behind being a Green Lantern, you don't have fear, so you don't have all this kind of, oh, I don't want the power, but oh, I need to use the... No. He's just like, it's cool. Yeah. And also some of the dialogue is really, really good. It's definitely a very quotable film. And one of the really nice things about it is they don't shy away from doing the non-bipedal aliens when they're on Oa. Because most of the time, you see an alien, 2 arms, 2 legs, that's it. We're in CGI country here. You've got to do Kilowog, so they do him in CGI, so everyone else is done in CGI, and it looks really good and pretty, and you're kind of like, yeah, this is the Green Lantern's universe. And of course, there's some wonderful actors in it. Ryan Reynolds, brilliant. Mark Strong, he chews up the scenery like a goodness Sinestro, which is what you need. You don't want Sinestro to be deadpan. You want him to be kind of more. He's got the little moustache and everything. He's really, really good at Sinestro, and especially if you know what's going on and you know that if they hopefully make a second film, you'll have Hal versus Sinestro, which would be really nice. Then you've got Michael Clark Duncan as Kilowog, or at least as his voice, and who else are you going to get to play that character. It's brilliant. And someone that was going through all the way through, because there's always someone in there, and you're going, oh, recognise that voice. Where do I know that voice from? The female guardian is the female changeling from DS9. Well, I was impressed. You don't have to be. So basically, all this video is saying is, go out and rent it. Blockbusters, 99p. Or you can probably buy the Blu-ray for a £5 or something down at the CEX or something like that. And just watch it. Don't have high hopes for it. Just watch it as a Saturday morning cartoon. Something to blow the cobwebs off with a hangover. It's a really good hangover film. And you know what? If we do like it and we finally embrace it to our geek chests, we might get a second film. And we might get Guy or John or even Mogo. So, from the Brit Geek, see you all guys later. Posers.